Hey there, football fans, and welcome to Goalside. Before we start, don't forget to participate in our lottery for a chance to win a $100 Amazon gift card. All you have to do is like this video, subscribe to the channel, and write the hidden message you'll find later in the video in the comment section. Good luck. Antoine Griezmann, he's one of the best players in the previous decade. He scored, assisted, and created like only a few did, all while becoming a world champion with France in 2018 in the process. However, Griezmann hasn't been the same ever since his Barcelona move. So, what's up? Well, playing for Barcelona these days is all but an easy task. The pressure from the fans and the media is enormous, and it became even bigger after Griezmann himself rejected Barcelona in a documentary he produced in 2018 just before the World Cup. This pissed the Barca fans off, calling him all sorts of names and wishing he'd never joined the club. However, just a year later, Griezmann was presented at the Camp Nou to replace the departing Coutinho and form a deadly trio alongside Lionel Messi and Luis Suarez. But it's not all that simple. Second year in a row, Blaugrana were knocked out of the Champions League by letting a huge lead drop, this time in the semifinals against Liverpool. The team showed a fragile spirit of losing its winning mentality in the crucial moments. Perhaps this wouldn't be such a big deal if the squad wasn't quite old already. Gerard Pique, Jordi Alba, Sergio Busquets, Lionel Messi, and Luis Suarez are all the main plugs of the team, and each of them is over 30 years old. Griezmann joins in a similar timeline, and even though he is 29 years old, he spent years playing under Diego Simeone and his excruciating system drawing everything out of a player. But one thing he did bring to Barcelona is his work ethic, and Griezmann can often be found playing defense and even making tackles deep into his own half. The Frenchman himself is passionate about playing defense. This was perhaps the most important thing since Suarez and Messi aren't exactly known as hard workers when it comes to defending. Griezmann once praised his former manager for instilling a fighting spirit into his football. It took about 6 months at Atletico for me to become used to defending, but now I like it. Sometimes with France, Didier Deschamps asked me to defend less, but it comes out naturally. Simeone taught me to defend, and I will always be grateful for this. Now I love to defend. Even though Griezmann is undoubtedly a world-class player, his role in Barcelona was questioned even before he hit the pitch for the first time. Playing in Atletico, he was at far the best playing behind a typical number 9, be it Diego Costa, Alvaro Morata, or Mario Mandzukic. Barcelona has that profile of a striker in Luis Suarez, but the issue is that Messi himself occupies Griezmann's favorite position. Obviously, the Argentinian's role won't change, so Griezmann had to adapt his playstyle to operating on the left, filling in for the lack of a left winger. The idea was for Jordi Alba to provide the team with the needed width, allowing Griezmann to tuck into the middle and get close to Messi so that the two can combine in tight spaces, opening up the pitch for their teammates. However, it didn't all go according to the plan. Griezmann was often completely excluded from the events this season, mostly because there simply wasn't any space to exploit with Messi, Suarez, and him all pushing into the middle, showing that Griezmann is perhaps incompatible with the duo up front. Griezmann himself admitted he joined Barca primarily to play offensive and fun football. I left Atleti to learn a new game, new philosophies, to learn another type of football with another team. Atleti could have won the league and the Champions League any year. I'm adapting to everything. I'm trying to learn as quickly as possible the tactics, the style of football we play. I've come from a different football style, but it's all good. I feel fine and I have good legs and a strong mind. I'm eager to work hard, learn, and improve. As if Griezmann's own problems weren't enough, the team was struggling as the season started. Ernesto Valverde slowly lost the balance between attack and defense and even benched Griezmann a couple of times in favor of Ousmane Dembele. However, Griezmann's French compatriot picked up a serious injury, basically cementing the former Atletico man into the starting lineup. Even though he's still facing many critics for his often disappearances on the pitch, Griezmann is slowly but surely starting to find his place at Barca. The Frenchman scored 8 goals in La Liga, and even more importantly, 5 of those were his team's first goal of the match, breaking the ice often at times. He even saved his new club from early Copa del Rey exit after scoring a late brace to overturn UD Ibiza's 1-0 lead. Perhaps his best performance arrived against Betis, where Griezmann presented himself to the Camp Nou with a stunning brace, where Barca beat their opponents 5-1, and the Frenchman scored an absolute stunner from the edge of the box. He was thrilled after the match, talking about his breakthrough at his new stadium. I had a blast. I'm eager to score more goals, and I was waiting for this moment to come for a long time because as a visitor, I hadn't managed to score at the Camp Nou. But now I've done so wearing the Barcelona shirt, and I'm very, very happy. Griezmann proved he knows how to score a goal when his team needs it, but amongst all the turmoil and his lack of consistent impact, what is the real reason for Griezmann's poor performance this season? Many suspected Lionel Messi never wanted Griezmann in Barcelona. The Argentinian has a lot of power at Barca, and there's no doubt about that, but Griezmann joined regardless of his wishes. It's well known that Messi pleaded for his good friend Neymar to return from Paris Saint-Germain this season. The Brazilian winger wanted to return too, to reunite with Luis Suarez and Messi, but it wasn't meant to be, and the only one joining the attacking line was Atletico Madrid's ace. Now the speculation has it that Messi didn't forgive the board for not going all in for Neymar, completely disregarding Griezmann's signing. Looking at things realistically, it's hard to see Messi having such a big impact at the club, but the rumors might have affected Antoine to the degree that he doesn't feel comfortable sharing the pitch with the best player in the world. Another obvious issue here is that Griezmann is left-footed. This means that playing on the left will inevitably affect his goal-scoring numbers as well as his overall activity. Griezmann was never the one to make a one-on-one difference for his team with dribbles, and he even confessed that he isn't a good dribbler once. "I don't know how to dribble. I like to take 1 or 2 touches at pace. I like that the ball comes out cleanly and to shoot at goal." Perhaps a change could come soon. Ever since Kiki Setien took over, Barca is even a more possession-focused team, meaning that players who love combining quickly, such as Griezmann, come to light more often. Furthermore, Suarez suffered an injury, forcing Griezmann to move into the middle to occupy the striker spot, with Ansu Fati and Messi operating on the wings. He already looks much better attacking the space and returning and opening spaces for Messi, and it's exciting to see what he can do going forward. Maybe the criticism isn't due to Griezmann's performance themselves as much as due to Barca's recent failure in the transfer market. Felipe Coutinho and Ousmane Dembele proved to be failures at the club so far, and Barca fans are skeptical about another big name signing right from the get-go. Realistically, Griezmann is showing much more than Coutinho ever did during his stint at Barca, and the future, despite the heavy criticism, looks optimistic for the Frenchman at Barcelona. However, some speculations went as far as saying that he was only brought in to be swapped for PSG's Neymar in order to accommodate Messi in the summer transfer window. This is very unlikely, but still worth mentioning. All in all, it's too early to write off Griezmann or talk about some kind of crisis. The most important part of the season is yet to come, with the Champions League knockout stage starting and La Liga being as close as it's ever been. Real Madrid are a point ahead of Barca, and Griezmann could win over the fans' hearts if he was to put in some clutch performances leading to crucial points to win the league. The biggest stage will come on the 1st of March when Madrid hosts Barcelona at the Bernabeu, and what could easily be the decider for the winner of the league. Of Antoine Griezmann. The French forward is already an important figure of the 21st century football. He scored 128 goals in his career so far, with 198 of those coming in club football and all but 6 in La Liga. This all points to the fact that Griezmann is a proven scorer at the highest level of Spanish football, and it's no coincidence that Simeone even conditioned his stay at Atletico a couple of years ago with Griezmann staying too. After already making it into the record books of Atletico Madrid, Antoine Griezmann is now looking to do the same at Blaugrana. The road to glory in Catalonian capital was all but easy. However, the Frenchman has proven time and time again that he can overcome all obstacles with his playful and positive spirits, and even more importantly, footballing mastery you'll rarely find.